Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode this week. This is Sleepless Illustrator coming at you with another video this week. Yeah, it's funny. I was just thinking, dude, a lot of people say coming at you with another video, guys. I'm trying not to say that, but I watch a lot of YouTube videos. So, anyway, sorry, guys, for the, my usual brain. Things are always like kind of like on. So, but if you are confused about the video, if you haven't read the title, you can see that we're continuing with our Aliens month of July, our summer, whatever you want to call it, summer aliens. If you guys are new to the channel this week, we're doing aliens all through July because aliens has a big deal for me growing up when I was well, I guess when I was growing up. Because the summer used to be like very, very, it was definitely like a time I watched a lot of scary movies, and alien movies were a part of it. Signs, Aliens, Predator. My only exception is if I remember, guys, I watched Predator 2. I think that was around. No, actually, I think it was summer. Actually, I think it was summer, believe it or not. I was gonna say Christmas, but because I remember it was like I'll tell you this guy's the story next time. But yeah, I watched Slither. I watched all kinds, and yeah, I thought it'd be a good way to celebrate July. And if you guys have noticed, I'm feeling a lot better. I had a sinus infection last week, so don't worry, that was just a normal storm. Yeah, so I'm feeling a little bit better. I finally broke down and got some antibiotics, and I'm good to go now. So hopefully nothing comes back. So so far so good. I'm just gonna try to take a little bit easy, but I feeling good, guys. I'm feeling pumped. So without further ado, sorry, I just had a candy bar. Yeah, if you guys haven't read the title, we are gonna be drawing Destroy All Humans, the alien known as Crypto, and I'm not talking about the crypto like the currency. I thought it'd be a good kid for actually, guys, I'm trying to look for more cartoony characters to draw, but since it's actually the perfect character, guys, because I like drawing, cartoons and things like that. This is what I first started drawing, really. I was a cartoonist in my younger years before I'd switched to comic book. I mean, it's the same stuff, but don't get me wrong. But it is a little bit of a different style. But if you guys, I'll give you a little brief history on this game. I mean, it came out in 2005. I had to look it up, guys. It's been a while because I played the original, maybe the second one. I'm not. This is a long time, guys, and I kind of fell out. But if you got known, Crypto, he's sent by his people to gather what's called Furons. So no. He comes from. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to read this, guys. He comes from the planet Furon, and he's charged with like getting human brains or something like that, so they can clone their species. They have like something in their heads called called. Oh, guys, I recommend you go play this game. So, gross humans. I'm just gonna get the brief. So during your arrives on Earth to investigate the planet and search for his president. That's weird. Crypto on a mission to here we go. Crypto was sent on a mission to harvest human brain stems, which contain small amounts of pure Furon DNA due to encounter between Furon warriors and humans in ancient times. So prevent his species from going extinct. So basically, they're trying to like save his own. That was like the plot in the old one. So anyway, I recommend this game, guys. It has all kinds of cool gadgets and laser guns, and I think he has like mind control powers, and you can disguise yourself as humans. I mean, it's been a while since I played this game. It's a good game. I recommend it. It's actually the Black Forest Games, Pandemic Studios. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, guys, I recommend you go play it. And yeah, let's get this drawing started. Sorry, guys, for the long intro, but I had to get all that out. So. But this character shouldn't take too long. So he's pretty much he's a small alien. So I'm gonna use up most of the paper. Oh, sorry, I was on the wrong screen. So let's draw this alien. Yeah, actually, it's funny. Like he kind of looks like Cad Bane a little. I swear to God, when you see, if you guys haven't seen what he looks like, you'll see. So he's got a big head. We're gonna start with a big circle. Just kind of get like a little potato head thing going. And remember, guys, when you're drawing characters, even characters like this, you still apply the same. You change shapes a little, because obviously I'm not drawing a human head. So, and I did this with Chucky. If you guys go back to my video Chucky, because Chucky has an unusual head because he's a doll. So it's the same premise. Also, guys, I don't know if you noticed, I mentioned in my last video how I'm going to stop kind of talking. I was mentioning I was getting a little too personal in my videos, but I don't know, guys, comment in my videos. I mean, if you guys, you know, care about me talking about like personal stuff or whatever. I just, I did want to apologize because I want to say that it's not like nothing. It's just, guys, sometimes I'm more of a visual drawer, and I'm not a very good teacher. This is actually new to me. Like trying to like I'm not very good at teaching people, even at my jobs and stuff. Like whenever you have to teach like new recruits and stuff like that, I was never really good at doing that kind of stuff. I was kind of. I mean, I was always want to be the guy, you could always call on to help, but I'm always kind of the guy that like, here, let me do it. Let me show you how to do it. I can never explain it. So, and, on these videos, I have to talk a lot, guys, so sometimes you just run out of things to talk to or talk about. So, but anyway, I'll try to stick with the lesson. So anyway, I'm just going to be drawing him like as a basic, his basic suit. He has some other cooler suits, but it's kind of, I don't want to have to be spent. So let's just get the little basic in. And yeah, we're going to take up the whole paper. So, got these little, it's kind of like a spaceman. I believe that the game takes place during like the 50s or something like that. So it's during like, I think there's a bit of a communist theme to it. I mean like communist theme, you guys are not aware of like where the Cold War and stuff like that had a lot to do with the space. All you young kids don't understand the, if you've read your history. So that's all right. Let's just get his little hands in. I'll draw his little. He's gonna have I got his little. Well, he's actually got a big ray gun. So not ray gun, ray gun. It looks like he's only has 2 fingers, 2 or 3. I'm only seeing. I had a hard time finding some good references. Does he only have? No, he has 4 fingers, including his thumb. So, reference I'm using only shows, but just making sure. So, and hands. He has kind of human hands, just a few fingers, so nothing really. Always try to get the little ditched into individual, guys. And if you're not sure how to draw hands, guys, I recommend so you start with circles on the knuckles, guys, and then add. If you're not sure, just add some guidelines, and then. If you're drawing human hands, it's about 3, this one looks human, so about 3 cylinders worth. The last one's always smaller. And that's pretty much how you draw hands, or fingers, I should say. And keep the hand kind of like a pentagon shape like that. So, and then get the knuckles in. Knuckles. So, let's see, let's get his little ray gun. It's a big gun. So, I am going to be doing a lesson on how to draw guns and how to draw them in hands, guys, so don't worry about that. That's definitely going to be on my list. So I'm going to get this little... Oh, man. Come on, guys, I'm filming right now. Probably Peanut. Neighbor's dog. Sorry, if you hear the barking. I don't think you can hear it. I'll check the video, see if I don't think I've ever heard the barking on my videos, guys. Sometimes I forget to check those things, but I pretty much just upload these videos, guys, when I'm done. Nothing really. Okay. Let's see. Now, guys, give me some peace and quiet. My neighbors are like. I do try to film a little at night, guys, because since like. Usually less activity going on. But, let's see. Okay, got the basic drawing in. But if you guys, it's still the same deal. Like I use dots for. I should be showing you guys how to do this though. Cylinders for the legs, and for his suit, he's got a little extra large cylinders because his legs, because he's got skinny legs. So, alrighty. You gotta remember, guys, I'm drawing this, pretty quickly. Like for me, this is just, so always take your time, guys. Remember, like there's never a race to these things. Always take your time. I mean, believe me, guys, I like to be drawing. I could spend like an hour on this and draw it even better, like way, like, you know, detailed, like completely, you know. Oops. Here, in fact, let me see. Save for my desktop right now. I didn't make a file yet for. Alrighty. I hope you guys are enjoying. I feel a little bit better, guys. It really sucks. I wasn't as sick for the 4th of July like that day. My dad gave me some medicine at least that got me through. And I shouldn't have went in the pool. I actually made the mistake to go in the pool, and I thought dunking my head would be okay. But you know, we men we're scared to. We're not scared. I mean, we hate going to the doctor. So, but I finally broke down and I was able to get some antibiotics. So now I feel like I can take on the whole empire myself. You guys aren't familiar, that was from Empire Strikes Back. Let's just get his eyes in. Always start with the eyes, guys, in most characters. If you're not sure where to start, because at least you want to make that a little bit accurate. So, if you guys notice, I do that a lot. I notice with, you know, just most artists, you know, I'm going to give him a little bit of a smile. So, because the character is kind of like, he actually kind of, like, if I remember, I actually watched a video, I'm like, yeah, he kind of sounds like a cowboy. Like a badass kind of cowboy. You gotta watch it, it's pretty dope. So he actually sounds more human, if I remember. So, but I just watched one clip just to kind of like recap with the character. So, but yeah, it's a good game. A lot of cool stuff you can do as Crypto. You guys are starting to see now he looks like Cad Bane a little. Which this guy came first. Cad Bane was it wasn't even in the comics as far as I believe. Cad Bane was only in the Clone Wars, and then of course then they brought him Book of Boba Fett, and then Bad Batch was kind of cool. So. I'm not sure if I'm gonna if you guys are wondering why I'm not drawing Star Wars, I'm not sure because I'm trying to stay away from this. Is actually more generic aliens, guys. Like I'm not drawing. I'm definitely for sure, guys. I'm not drawing Predator or Alien. Don't expect those two right now because I consider them like not. They're aliens. Like it's. I don't know if you guys kind of understand my meaning when I mean like. You know, like War of the Worlds, Aliens. I was gonna draw Signs tonight, but I feel like Signs is. I may still consider it, but I really didn't think it was that interesting for you guys to draw. At least this is a video game character, kind of sticks with the theme of like my channel. You know, I know the guys are gonna like this when I post it. But we'll see, you guys. I haven't really mapped out yet. I mean, just trying to keep it spontaneous is all, but don't worry, I still got some good ideas. I mean, we'll still see, but what I mean is that I'm not going to be drawing anything that's kind of its own, like this guy is a pure alien. Like when I think of aliens, I think of like, you know, Little Green Men or something like that, or you know, the classic, basically the classic flying saucer alien. You know, like Thanos is technically an alien. I'm not going to draw him, obviously, but like, because if I were to be drawing him, that'd be more of Marvel, you know. If I were drawn, I mean, hell, technically, you know, it's funny. I was just thinking, technically, who was I was just thinking of? I don't know I'm asking you guys. No, God, what was it? I mean, Star Wars technically is an alien. No, there was another character I was saying that's technically is an alien. Kind of funny. If I think of it, I'll let you guys know. I kind of forgot it right now. I was like, I can even draw this thing, whatever it was. But yeah, no, but not. I mean like the classic alien, because that's what I was talking about. Because I wanted to stick with that general theme. There's Predator. I was actually considering E.T., guys. I was gonna consider facing my fears and drawing him. I don't know if you guys are familiar. Yes, I'm scared of E.T. And I work for Universal, so yeah, I know. I've always hated E.T. It's kind of a childhood. That's another childhood thing. But I was thinking of drawing him just because I was like, you know, be a good idea to face me. It would make a good video, guys. Like, none of you guys would be like, why is such a big deal? Well, all my friends know I hate him. They'd all be shocked. Oh my God, you're drawing E.T.? I thought you hated him. Well, people do crazy things for videos, guys, these days. God, what was it? Drive me crazy, guys. What was it? It was someone who is an alien. I mean, it was something like from. But I think it might have been Superman, but it was something like that. Yeah, but Superman's technically an alien, so maybe I'll do something like that. But for right now, I'm sticking with just like your classic aliens, guys. You know, because these were like a big deal growing up. You know, this summer I always watch some kind of movie like this. I mean, Signs. I know you guys probably familiar with that movie. It still scares me to this day. That's looking pretty good. Get him all. I'm trying to make out these letters, guys. I'll get this. Hold on, let me finish the body and all. Because he has some letters written on it, some alien lingo on his spacesuit. So there's been a lot of great alien movies, guys. And there's War of the Worlds. I kind of like the remake. I mean, it's definitely better. You know, the one with Tom Cruise. I mean, yeah, hit and miss. It just depends on what, you know. I mean, I haven't seen the original in a long time, but I remember the special effects were. I don't want to spoil the ending for that, because that one kind of had a weird. Did I ever spoil it? I think we did talk about this. Yeah, it's coming in. But yeah, whenever you're drawing cartoon characters like this, guys, always keep it cute and simple. You know, this guy, he's supposed to look menacing. I don't know why they made him short like this. I guess just to be menacing. You know, you wouldn't see it coming. That's why I like drawing characters like this, like even like the Minions guys or something like that. Because you don't want them to be to look intimidating. I think that's the kind of point. Like there's an, oh my god, I forgot Invader Zim. Maybe I'll stick with that. But yeah, Invader Zim was one of those examples I was gonna say. But you know, maybe we can do him. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting at. Because Invader Zim, and that was the idea, is that he wasn't so intimidating. He was short and he had grr. Woo! Anyway, sorry guys. I know, I won't quit my day job. But yes. We're getting it pretty good. I actually like the way that drawing came out last week, guys. You guys check out my last video for the Angels of Death from A Quiet Place. It's actually a really good drawing. It came out pretty good. Or like characters like Sonic. I mean, I like drawing characters like that, or Mario. It's because, you know, I find them interesting because it's like, they're all characters, you know, because of their size. It's like, size does matter, guys, you know. And it does, you know, matter whether if you're drawing a, you know, 10-foot alien or, you know, a 3-foot nothing like this guy. But this guy, you know, he's tough if you ever play the game, so. And also, guys, if you're ever stuck on a pose, if you ever notice, I know I draw a lot of just standing poses, and that's okay, you know, because right now I'm not really drawing. I'm just trying to get some basic drawings. I'm not really drawing what you call foreshortening, and I'll do a lesson on that so you guys will know what I'm talking about. So I'm gonna try to draw this ray gun. Not Reagan, not Reagan. I'm gonna draw a little quick. Use the little tubes to refill it. So like I think here. And then I'm just gonna draw his finger, kind of guessing where his finger would be for the trigger is right about here. And then let's just draw. You always want to draw the fingers in, and you just want to treat them like they're wrapping around the trigger. So you draw one finger, and then draw the other right after. So, and he's got another one right here. And depending on the gun, guys, depending on the gun or the size, remember, like guns, I do want to do a good lesson on that and show you guys how to do that. So, I don't know if there's a lot of detail on this ray gun, guys. So don't, you know, I'm not trying to get every single detail right now, but trust me, guys. The thing is, guys, I've had a lot of practice drawing guns because, first of all, I have a lot of toys that I've used as references, and actually they come in handy. I have a lot of toys that I've collected, and you know, and I've if you guys are not familiar with gun types, you can always look them up. I try to draw as accurate as I can, but I'm not 100% sure on this, guys. But most guns are actually, believe it or not, guys, guns are actually licensed. Oh yeah, and especially because I'm a big airsoft fanatic, guys. I love airsoft, and these companies that make airsoft guns, you know, they try to make them as realistic as they can, but they have to get the licensing from real companies who manufacture these the guns. So just a little lesson, guys. If you guys are a little heads up, if you ever plan on publishing, I'm not see that's the thing. I'm not 100% sure on that, guys. I still do my little research on those things. Um, uh, it's kind of a thing you guys might if you ever plan on publishing. But if you guys are just drawing for fun, don't go at it. Don't worry about it. I'm just talking about if you guys drawing certain things, just to be aware of, you know. In fact, it's when they came out with the Punisher Max comics. I wonder how they got the licensing for all that kind of stuff. So unless they just didn't care at the time. But like the thing is, guys, like I remember specifically, and I don't want to be talking too much about guns on my channel because I'm not sure if it'll YouTube will ban me. But if you guys aren't familiar with Glock, it's a Glock is a very popular handgun used, and airsoft version guns at one point were banned a lot because they were suing because they didn't have licensing rights to make them. They have them now, but this was back then. And me and Darkin, the guy I stream with, Mike, we bought one of the last few ones that were. I have an airsoft Glock, and I still have it today, guys. It's kind of the one from, if you guys remember, The Dark Knight. So it's one of my favorite. I hardly use it because I don't want to wreck it, but it's fully auto, and I have a long magazine just like Joker used. So it's pretty cool. I bought it at the time. I was so crazy about it. But the guy told me that this was the last of their making, so we bought the last of it. So anyway, just something to be aware that guns have licenses and companies that will they protect the likeness of their weapons. So anyway, and just something to because there's all kinds of guns, guys, and this does lead to something. I want to remind you guys that this does has a lot to do with what I'm talking about. This isn't just like me talking about guns, because it depends on how accurate you want to draw. If you just want to draw generic looking ones, go for it. Like this one is just a ray gun, it's an alien gun. It's not not something that's really used in real life. So, and the way you draw it, see, I have the gun drawn, and I saw his fingers right here, and then you just draw through it, guys. So I already have the drawing. So here's his glove. It's like on the other arm. Just draw through it, and there's the handle right there. Wraps around the handle. Oh, he has a. Oh my God, I'm so stupid. He has a thumb. Let's see where his thumb would be. Not bad, guys. Oops. Go away. Anyway, so you draw a little bit of a bump here, and then his thumb pops up around the side, and sometimes it'll meet the index, your middle finger. Excuse me, guys. I swear I'm feeling a lot better, hopefully. Because guns, depending on the size of the human, guys, or the creature, whatever, holding the gun like this guy, depending on where because this is where the gun, got kind of a big handle, so. In fact, let's shorten the fingers a little. I know he's got long fingers, guys, but it doesn't really look right. Keep a little, just so you can see the handle a little bit more. Gonna overlap. Okay, let's see. He's got his little shoulder pad. I think I'm drawing his basic costume, guys. He has one where he's more heavily armored, but I didn't want to bother him. I probably should have, but it's alright. I know Jacer's gonna be like, you should go big or go home. Well, dude, I try to shorten these as much as I can, so. I'm not that quick of a drawer. Use his excuses, Tommy Girl. Alright, well, okay. That's basic. Get rid of this. Bye-bye. Let's get these little... Oop. Oh, his little spacesuits got these little lines going down. Let's see. Get these little... Kind of cool. Alien symbols going up. Oh, let me get his little teeth in. He had some teeth. I swear to God, he looks just like Cad Bane, dude. Dudes. Dude, sorry. Guys. He's got a little sharp teeth going. It's funny because Mike's a big Cad Bane fan and he never noticed this because it's been a while since both of us have talked about this game, so he's really gonna freak when I tell him that. Okay, there he is. There's our crypto. Let's just get some details. Get a little. Yeah, and actually, guys, I haven't colored it, but he does have red eyes, just like Cad Bane. So that's another reason you can't see it, obviously, because I haven't. But just to make him look even more like a. I'm gonna draw little shadows underneath his neck. Remember, guys, shadows always underneath the neck, always. So don't forget. We're gonna have to have too much cross-hatching eyes. And you can still create some because his eyes are kind of like circular, so you can create a little bit of a shape like that, just some cross hatching. Especially since we're not coloring, gives it a little bit of a like a sphere shape. Is what we're going for his eyes. So. I'm just getting a little bit more cross hatching. You know me, guys. I'm a comic book artist by heart, so you always have to add cross hatching to everything. A little bit more. Add shadows wherever you can, wherever you feel, you know. Like I said, guys, these drawings I do, there's not too much lighting to worry about. Like I said, if I had a specific source where the lighting was, then I'd have to worry about. But here I could just, you know, I could just float. I could just, not float, but just do whatever I want. Add a little bit more wrinkles. You can always add thick lines, guys, for wrinkles in the suit. So, yeah, a little bit more shading to his glove here. Again, we can add a little bit more. Because it's like a metallic metal for his gun, so you always have to add something like that, guys. Remember, I've told you this before with Colossus, his arm's a perfectly good example. That metallic stuff reflects. So you're not drawing these dark lines are not shading, guys. They're basically like objects that are reflecting around it. Kind of like, you know, if you can find a car that still has chrome, a good example. Chrome is basically like, you know, everything that's reflected around it. It's not. We think of chrome as silver, guys, but really chrome is just what's reflected around it. You know. So, just something to keep in mind. The handle's kind of dark around here. Not too fancy, but okay. Got these little tube-like things. Remember, it's all in the pressure, guys. All in the pressure. I know you're thinking like how fast you know I'm drawing, because I'm drawing this at regular speed, guys. These videos are not sped up, just so you know. And when you see me moving that fast, like with the strokes and stuff, that's not, you know, that's really me. You know, that's, this video is not sped up. It's not enhanced in any way. This is literally, I film this, you know, I rewatch it. The only thing is if my microphone gets screwed up and I don't have, then I have to do my voice. But as far as the video's concerned, guys, this video is all natural. No editing, no nothing. This is just, you know. But you guys will get, you just gotta master it a little. You know, even then, because like remember, guys, I'm using a computer, so I have a little bit more confidence. It's easy to have confidence, guys, when I can just, you know, click. You know, it's, believe me, guys, it's really nerve-wracking when you're painting and you're inking, and you know, honestly, guys, I hate to say it, but like when you're inking the old-fashioned way, unfortunately, there is no way to fix it. You know, you make a mistake, you're just gonna have to deal with it. Either you can cover it as much as you can, but it's really difficult depending on how bad, you know, the situation. But I'm not gonna lie to you guys. You need to. This is why, guys, I always say it's different with for the computer and the because we use both as artists, as comic book artists, guys. We do use both. We do put this stuff on the computer eventually, but you know, to touch it up. But most comic book artists are still doing it to this day. Still doing the old-fashioned way. You know, if you go to conventions and meet them, there a lot of them are still coloring and doing, you know, things. They still use the computer, but that's just when they have to do all the editing and stuff like that. But you know, maybe some touch-ups, because you know that's okay. You know, they make mistakes too. Trust me. So still gonna be a short video, not too bad. But also, guys, you can always draw things in your own style. See, that's one mistake I always made, guys, as an artist, is that I always drew things like according to what like other people, or what like this is how someone draw Iron Man, so I would copy exactly it. Don't do that, guys. Don't copy someone else's Iron Man. Draw it how you draw. It's best, you know, guys, to go in blind. And what I mean by that is, like, if you ever have an idea for something, guys, don't ever look it up or do your research. If you end up drawing something the same way as somebody else, at least you'll know that it wasn't just like you copying someone, you know. Never be the best copycat, guys. You know? Never. Always be your own artist. I just draw this how I see fit. You know, if I want to add some shading here, I'll do it. Even though that's not what it, you know, why not? My character and my rule, you know? Oh. That's the thing, guys, is that, you know, Rob Ross always used to say, you know, it's your world, you're the creator, because, you know, he wanted you to draw, he didn't want you to copy his, you wanted to learn from him, but he didn't want you to draw it just like his. You know, if you can, you can do it, you know, great. If you can paint like him, great. But at the end of the day, he'd be more proud of you if you did, like, if you thought, you know, you'd think it was a piece of crap, but you know, if you drew a piece of crap, he would be proud of you just because you did it. You know, it was your own design. So remember that. I can guarantee he's that kind of person that he would rather see somebody do a worse, not a worse drawing, but you know, it may not be as good as him or something like that, at least according to you, but he would still think it's just as good because, you know, you're the one who did it. So does that make sense? You know, you are your own worst critic. Trust me, been there, done that. Just forgive yourself and move on. So a little bit more shading on the feet, because remember, guys, everything has shade to it. Sometimes it's shady people. So. And there's our alien, guys. There's our crypto. What do you think? It was pretty good. So, oh, let's add a little. I have to say, guys, I'm actually getting better at, you know, getting this pretty fast. Because used to be, I was trying, didn't want to say nothing, but I kind of hated my work a little. But even I was getting to be like, because I was looked at these videos and I'm like, I only have like 30 minutes or whatever, even an hour to draw this stuff. I mean, you know. Let's see, do I have time to draw this little? I don't know, guys. I don't know if I want to draw this little flying saucer. Nah, it's fine. I just want a little bit of shadow. I just want to keep this like as a cartoony looking character, as if you're just drawing, you know. I don't even have to draw the whole scene. Just because like I'm truly not familiar with the game, guys. Not anymore. It's been so long since I played it, and you know, actually, I lost it, guys. A funny story. My mom's trainer at the time. We were good friends and stuff like that. He trained me a couple times at my gym. I mean, this was when I was a kid. Whenever the back in the day was like, you know, and his girlfriend at the time, I let him borrow a bunch of my games. I think this was my PlayStation or whatever, Xbox games. And this was one of them, and his girlfriend threw him out. Yeah, I know, thinking that they were his. You know, that was a whole nother issue. But yeah. So I never got it back, obviously. So it was just gone. I know. But he gave me, you know, free gym lessons, and he eventually paid us all back. So, but it's okay. Anyway, well, I'm gonna close out this video, guys. As always, oops. Oh yeah, still working on my signature. I just kind of sign it like this. Well, guys, this concludes another video for our Aliens of July. So there's our crypto from Destroy All Humans, the video game. I recommend you guys go play it. So I'm gonna close out this video, and I appreciate you guys joining me. And yeah, stay tuned for, we got a couple more weeks. I may, just so you guys know that Deadpool does come out this month, so I will be doing a drawing, possibly Wolverine, because I think I've drawn Deadpool before, I think, but actually I think I have, but since, oh yeah, when the first trailer dropped, I think, and then maybe I'll be drawing Wolverine for that. So tune in for that for the following week. Don't expect it, because I believe it comes out the end of the month. I gotta check the timing on that. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna call this. I'm gonna call it a night, guys, and get some rest. And we'll see you on the next one. And I hope you'll join me there. And yeah, don't forget to share, subscribe, like the video, tell everyone about it, but don't tell the aliens. So if they're listening, get your foil helmets out. I should have said that at the beginning of the film, but yeah, it's all right, guys. And anyway, yeah, thanks for joining me, and have a good night, guys. Laters.